Thank you so much. Laura Youngbuck, over to you.
Thank you for that. And Youngbuck, thank you so much for joining me after this game. What a stomp, honestly. I was expecting this to be a competitive game between you and the Mad Lions, but can you talk me through the research and the job you've been doing around the Mad Lions to take them down today?
Sorry, I didn't understand the last part of the question.
It's okay. The job you've been doing to work around the Mad Lions to take them down today. What about the research around this team?
So I think in watching them, I felt that they were a copy of us. We scrimmed them 2 weeks ago, and we won most of our practice against them, but it felt that they didn't have a good read on the meta. And then coming into the LEC, like a week and a half later, they actually felt like they had the exact meta that we also have in our head. And based on their play style, I thought they were really good at controlling early drakes. I think they set a record with us in the first week on the soul timing. They played well around the first herald, so I thought coming into this game that the team that is ahead at 10 minutes is going to win the game because both teams seem to be really clean in terms of macro. So we wanted to make sure that we pick like strong early champions.
Amazing job on that, honestly. And it speaks to say that Excel is doing amazing, honestly, so far in summer. But you've been coaching teams for a while now. So what was different about your approach in the off-season when we talk about the boot camp, keeping the team together? Why do you feel like maybe this has more effect than it has in the past?
Well, I think when we came together as a team and discussed on what we can do better, there were really easy things to find already before we even got to the bootcamp. But everyone was pushing that if we want to make it to Worlds, we have to go to the bootcamp. So we pushed for it with Excel, and they said, OK, let's make it happen. And the practice we got there was just phenomenal, because usually if you're like Excel, sixth-place European team, you don't expect to get good scrim partners. But Nelson really smurfed it. We played all the top teams at MSI from the LPL, and it really gave us a few new revelations on how we want to play the early games, the mid games. We found things for every individual to really work on from that bootcamp. So I just felt like we really had a breakthrough there that really pushed us to our new ceiling.
But it changes your approach, though, because for so long, and I'm sorry for bringing this up, but you were known as the meme team in a way, the Excel that can't make playoffs. But right now, you're maybe one of the most feared team in the LEC. How does that change your approach? Because now you have to stay on top.
I think the most important thing is that we need to stay a little bit humble, because I feel like just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, people would have put us on 5th or 6th and wouldn't have given us a chance for Worlds. And just because we have a very strong start doesn't mean we're going to also end very strong. I just feel like compared to other teams, we have a better read on the meta, and particularly with like a bot lane heavy meta compared in the drafts. Having a bot lane that says we'll play any matchup, both sides of it, is making us really strong, whereas other teams are like, they're banning Lucian, Kalista on blue side, but our bot lane is like, yeah, just don't care. We will take care of it no matter what we play.
Just super solid approach that I hear from you, Youngbuck, like on every side. I think it's fair to say that Excel right now may be the the best performing team in the LEC, and I think that when I talk to teams also backstage, that's what I hear. How do you respond to that? That you're...
I think our practice the last 2 weeks has been a little bit rougher. We've been trying some new things and maybe taking a little bit easier. And I do think that G2 is fairly the strongest team in Europe. But I think we're a little bit closer than we showed last week. So I'm really looking forward to that rematch.
I hope it can continue. For you guys, Youngbuck, thank you so much for this interview. Congrats again on the clean week. And we're going to take a break now. And we'll be back in just a